Hi everyone, welcome back to Cheese and Turtles. My name is Imogen. In today's video, I am sharing how to maintain long distance friendships. Since I graduated, since I left school actually, I have had several long distance friendships because these are people who moved to different places for uni, or after university we all moved to different places for work or for travel or whatever. So I have a bunch of long distance friendships, and in fact I would say that most of my friendships are long distance, and I love these people with my whole heart, and I've put a lot of effort into maintaining these friendships. So how do we do it? Because a lot of long distance friendships as adults, it's the norm, it's common, okay? So if you're not already subscribed, make sure to do that. Give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, and let's talk about friendships. So the first thing that is really important is for you to set a target for how often you want to see them and proactively plan visits, okay? So me and one of my best friends from school once went a year and a half without seeing each other because we weren't proactive about planning visits, and we made an agreement that we were not going to let that happen again. So set a target for how often you want to see them and proactively plan when you're going to see them, okay? This quality time is so important, because otherwise you end up in that situation where you wake up and it's been 2 years since you've seen them and you're like, shit, where did the time go, Okay, so it's really important to be proactive about setting targets for how often you want to see them, when you want to see them, where you want to see them. Okay, number 2, this is fun. Be a tourist in each other's cities, okay? When my friends visit, I become a tour guide. I love showing them around the city, and when I visit them, they also love taking me to all their favorite places. And it's actually so exciting. A lot of stuff about long distance friendships kind of sucks because you don't get to see your friends as often as you used to, and that's sad. But it is really cool to tap into their knowledge of the place where they live and allow them to experience the knowledge of the place where I live. And you can just be a tourist in each other's cities, and you have your own personal tour guide. And that is honestly so cool, watching them grow and flourish in a particular place, and yeah, just be able to help me experience that place. And also when they come over, then I get to experience their place, my place, through their eyes as well, and it's often gives me a fresh perspective. So be a tourist in each other's cities as much as you can. Number 3, set aside time to talk to them, okay? This might be via call, text, video call, or any other means. Again, it's about being proactive, about making sure that you stay in contact, so you're kept up with their lives, and you are able to catch up with what they're doing, what their thoughts are, their dreams, their fears, okay? All of these things that go into making up a good friendship, you need to set aside time to talk to them. Make them a priority, be proactive about it, nurture that connection. Another lesson that I've learned, and this is a really important tip, is that nothing is too small or insignificant, okay? When you think of them, tell them, especially when you've transitioned from going seeing them every day, or seeing them really often. And when you see someone really often, you talk about little small things like, oh, I saw a cat this morning, or, oh, my lunch was like this today, okay? And those things are really important in friendships, but when we are in a long distance friendship, we sometimes neglect these aspects, okay? So when you're meeting up, you're like, oh, you've got a really sort of a big life event that you talk about, and then you forget to say, hey, I saw a cute cat today, okay? So when you think of them, tell them. I've always delighted when my long distance friends send me snapshots of their days, however mundane, and I've definitely sent them pictures of oh, look at this risotto I'm cooking tonight, or whatever. I do have a recipe for risotto, which I'm pretty proud of. Anyway, that's a topic for another video. But nothing is too small or insignificant. If you find a book that reminds you of them, send it to them, okay? Or just send them a picture and be like, I was reading this book and it made me think of you. Because small, thoughtful things like that are what keep friendships alive. And if you're in a long distance friendship, you need to really make an effort to make sure that those small connections really stick, okay? So nothing is too small or too insignificant. If you think about them, tell them, because they will be really touched by it. I know I always am, and my friends always respond positively when I do that as well. And finally, this is maybe the most important part of the video, so listen carefully. Let them know that they're worth it, okay? All of the other aspects in the video kind of tie into this one aspect. So setting a target for how often you want to see them, being proactive about seeing them, being a tourist in each other's cities, setting aside time to talk to them, sending them little snippets of your day, okay? It all says to your long distance friend, you are worth it to me, okay? Maintaining long distance friendships involves effort, but they're worth it, okay? Let your friends know that you love them, that you miss them, and put in the effort because they are worth it. okay? And they should also be doing the same for you, but I'm very lucky that all of my close friends are lovely about this and they all do the same for me, okay? So above all, in whatever way that is, let your long distance friends know that they are worth your time, they are worth your effort, and talking to them brightens your day a little bit, okay? Make them feel special, make them feel loved, let them know that they are worth talking to, they are worth sending photos to, they are worth traveling for, okay? They are worth listening to. That is the core of a good friendship, and when you're long distance, you just have to put in a little bit of extra effort. Can you tell I love my friends? I love my friends, okay? Let them know that they're worth it. That's how to maintain a long distance friendship. I hope this video was helpful. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to do that. Give this video a thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram. I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.